possible, weight. Try as far as possible to distribute the weight evenly and equally on both of the buttock bones so that the body is not tilting on any one side. Allow the spine to rise centrally towards the back of the head. Allow the breath to settle by simply observing the nasal passage. Take a deep inhalation and a soft exhalation. And as you stabilize yourself in the breath, keep rising spinefully, being aware of your breath mindfully. And from the pit of the abdomen, draw forth 3 Omkars. Take a deep inhalation. योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाचां मलं शरीरस्य च वैदिकेन योपाकरोतं प्रवरं मुनीनां पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिरानतोऽस्मि आबाहुपुरुषाकारं शङ्खचक्रासिधारिणं सहस्रशिरसं श्वेतं प्रणमामि पतञ्जलिं. हरिः Om. Stretch your legs forward and go for a good Dandasana. See that your knees are receding back towards the back of the mat or the earth, and simply lengthen from the outer hip bones to the outer ankle, rolling the toes in and seeing that the feet is well behaved. You shouldn't be slopping the feet like that. You should be dropping the feet down. So just keep extending your legs and work from the knees. Work from the knees, keep on extending. Suck the knees down towards the base of the mat. If you feel that sitting on a height is somehow altering that state of contact with the earth, get off from that and come forward and suck the knees down to the base of the mat. You can even place your palms comfortably. Allow the chest to lengthen and work through the knees and the outer quadriceps. Look at your quadriceps and define them into a sharp shape. Look at your quadricep and define them into a sharp shape. Toes rolled in, heels pushed towards the opposite wall. Taking the heels 1 inch up, working on the calf muscle. And slowly release, relax the legs. When you relax the legs, you understand what is the muscular intervention that you have been doing. Once again, take a deep inhalation. To make it technically right, place your palms by the buttock, fingers pointing forward. And now once again, press the knees down, activate the quadricep, lift the heel about 1 inch away from the floor, toes rolled in, toes rolled in. study your foot. Your foot should not behave, it should not be offline. It should be in one straight line. Create some space between the toes. And now ascend the hands up, Urdhva Hastasana, Urdhva Dandasana. Come on. You're sitting in Dandasana and the hands are up. Now take the hands back beyond your ears and take the body forward slightly. Again, take the hands beyond your ears. Understand the grip on the quadricep, arms straighter. Now from here, take a deep inhalation, drop the hand down beside the left knee and turn Pashva Dandasana. Suck the abdomen in, keep lengthening the legs. Once again, come to the center, raise the hands up, twist onto the other side with an active exhalation. The hand is held sharply by the side of the knee so that you begin by making the spine supple. Now you are in Dandasana. Take both the legs to the right side. You are moving for Bharadwajasana. Position your legs in a comfortable way and twist towards the left, allowing yourself that rise from the chest, the neck, Bharadwajasana. Pull the knee and keep turning. See that you are not slumping but rising through the chest. Bharadwajasana. Slowly come to the center, Dandasana. Both the legs ironed out in front of you. And now take both the legs to the left side. So from Dandasana, take both the legs to the left side. The leg that is folded on the top, the ankle is on the mid sole. And take a deep inhalation, turn to the right side. Do not rotate the neck and eyes so much as to try to manipulate the chest and the abdomen. Just wringing out your spine, making yourself supple from the spine. Now try to look back over the shoulder, working through the neck, working through the neck. And now as you swing yourself to the center, try and incorporate the eyes in the way you swing to the center. Once again, for the last time, Dandasana. Activate the quadricep. Extend your hands forward. And now without using your hands, take a deep inhalation. Roll to the left side. Auntie, Urmila ji, only you are allowed to use your hands. Okay, the others, without using your hands, turn towards the left Bharadwajasana. I hope you have rolled your legs into Bharadwaj Sthiti. Now once again, Dandasana. And for the last time, Bharadwajasana. Don't be in a hurry to use your hands. Fine. And slowly come back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Place the palms down. Release the Bharadwajasana. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Distribute the weight evenly and properly. Wrist on elbow, on shoulders. अर्पिता आप अपना माइक म्यूट कर लीजिए. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And go deeper, deeper, deeper. Chest moving towards the upper thighs. Lengthening the spine, lengthening the back of the legs. Taking a deeper breath. If you feel a sensitivity in the eyes, you can look at your thumb. I want you to stretch that spine because we have wrung the spine in Bharadwajasana and Parshva Dandasana. I want you to have that stretch in the spine, and from there, right leg forward for Ashwasanchal. Go deeper from the hip, activate the thighs. Ashwasanchal. Waiting for precious seconds here so that the tailbone gets tucked in well, and slowly coming back and stretching the front leg straight up. Once again going for Ashwasanchal, Adho Mukshwanasana. Left leg forward, Ashwasanchal. Left leg forward. Dig in through the tailbone. I want that tailbone going in. Dig in through the tailbone, as though somebody is pushing the whole of your buttocks towards the lower abdomen. And then straighten out that leg. Straighten out that leg. You can do it slowly, Urmila ji. No need to rush and hurry. And once again, Adho Mukshwanasana. Give yourself a good stretch in Adho Mukshwanasana. We are going for open lizard, where the right leg comes corresponding to the right foot. Take a deep inhalation, stretch yourself forward, drop the leg onto the side, open lizard. Lengthen the palms straight up. Get that freedom in the hip bones. Once again, Adho Mukshwanasana. Left leg forward, open lizard. Don't just do the pose, understand the stiffness in the left side and the right side. Drop the thigh to a little side, working from the inner knee. And from there, Adho Mukshwanasana. Walk or jump forward, Uttanasana. Take a deep inhalation, Urdhva stretch up. Rise through the sky, Urdhva. Keep maintaining the length of your arms. Maintaining the length of the arms, take the left leg back. Veer Bhadrasana 1. Veer Bhadrasana 1. Urmila ji, you can take the support of the cupboard. From Veer Bhadrasana 1, just turn to the side, Veer Bhadrasana 2. Allow your hands to move towards the opposite walls. Straighten up, Trikonasana. Get that purity in your asana practice by going down from the waist. Anupama, do not drop that head so dangerously. Once again, come back, Veer Bhadrasana 1. Back leg forward, Uttanasana. Urdhva. Keep the stretch firm and moving upwards. Do not slop in the abdominal walls and spine. Right leg back, Veer Bhadrasana 1. Veer Bhadrasana 2, turn sideways. Yes, Veer Bhadrasana 2. Distribute the weight well. Look at your left hand, look at your right hand. Be careful, Anupama. Stabilize the body, stabilize the feet. Trikonasana. Straighten up. Nanupama, do not dangle that neck. Keep that neck held firm. Arpita, do not hyperextend the arm. The arm is in line with the shoulder, not behind the shoulder. Yes. Bharti, the light is coming on your screen, so I cannot see your picture very well. And slowly release from Trikonasana. Come back to Veer Bhadrasana 1. And come forward to Uttanasana. Urdhvastasana. Sit down. So what is the problem in the transitions? I can understand Urmila ji if she is not able to do the transitions. But what is the problem if you're not able to do those transitions? Somewhere the body is not stable. Yes? You can do the transition very well when you're sitting and twisting. You're not wobbling. Right and left, you're not wobbling. This side, you're not wobbling. Then when we are moving from Urdhva Hastasana to Veer Bhadrasana 1, the body is wobbling, right? Why should it wobble? From Urdhva Hastasana, you can see me now. From Urdhva Hastasana, we stretched hands up. I say take the leg back. And then go down to Veer Bhadrasana 1. Then from here, we are going to move to Veer Bhadrasana 2, going to Trikonasana. At each point of time, the body wobbles in the transition. That means what? If the body is wobbling means what? Which element is weak? If the body is wobbling, which element is weak? If you don't understand elements, you're not, asana is what? Just a contrapolation of what? Space, air, fire, earth, water. They say because you do this, you combine yourself with yoga, you can reach your godhood. Yam, niyam, asan, pranayam, pratyahar, dharana, dhyan, samadhi. You can go to samadhi and you can achieve your godhood. Where do you begin with? You begin with the elements, the panchatattva, space, air, fire, earth, water. The elements that are within you are the elements that are in the godhood within you. Bha se bhumi, ga se gagan, va se vayu, a se anil, that is fire, na se neer, that is Bhagavan. And the same elements are within you. Okay. If you do not understand the elements, you can keep doing the asanas, you will never be powerful. As you age, it will be like any other quality, you will become more and more weak. Okay, but if you understand the elements, now you give me 3 minutes, understand the elements and see the change in your practice. Okay, so Tulsidas says, what does he says? Kshitija jal pavak gagan samhira panch rachaitah uttama sharira. If you work with these elements, then you'll have the perfect kind of body, uttam sharira. In sharir, he's talking about the physical body, the mental body, the spiritual body, the intellectual body. He's not just talking about this body. Okay. So now with proper sankalp, I'm not going to wobble. I'm not going to waver. I'm stronger than I think. Let's begin. Vrikshasana. Again, we are working with the earth element. Okay. Come. Kshitija, earth. Jala, water. Kshitija jal pavak gagan samhira panch rachaitah uttam sharira. Had that grace that is given to this practice by our seers, by our rishis, and now let it talk through your Vrikshasana. Let that awareness of the philosophy speak through this physical body. Let that awareness incorporate into the psyche of a yogi. It's not just a Vrikshasana. It is the asana with which Dhruv achieved Narayana. Can you for that moment give it that reverence and watch your body? How beautifully it is stable now. How beautifully it is speaking a language of stability. Uttama Sharira. All of you have got it. Uttam Sharira. Hold. If you have, no, hold. You have got it right, hold. If you have come down, change the leg. If you have come down, change the leg. Okay? Only if you have come down, change the leg. The problem is in the speed to achieve more and more, we achieve more and more, but the stability we are losing. Okay? And unless you stabilize the earth element, you cannot conquer the other elements. Beautiful, Anupama. I'm so proud of you. Beautiful. I've never seen your Vrikshasana so beautiful. Bharti, excellent. Excellent. Now it's your language. Your body is talking a different language, Arpita. Auntie, beautifully stable. Beautifully stable. Allow yourself to experience that stability. Not just that the body is stable. Okay. If you have come down, change. One last time, Vrikshasana. And just understand that you are working on a different aspect, not just an asana practice and what it can give you in terms of physical benefit. That is a byproduct. You will get physical benefit. That is a byproduct. You're working on a psyche with sankalp that is going to get stronger and knows it can by the power of its consciousness and mind. One sankalp. If Dhruva did it and achieved Narayan, then what can you achieve with this? Urmila ji, I want you to be stronger than all of them. Okay, come on. Age is just a factor in the mind. Come on. I want to see that stability. Excellent, girls. Just see the body is talking a different language now. Now when you release this, hold for as long as you can. Now when you release this Vrikshasana, go to Trikonasana. Okay, from Vrikshasana, if you need a brick, you can place a brick near you if you need a brick. So from Vrikshasana, you're going to grip your Vrikshasana well, and from Vrikshasana, you're going to take that leg onto the side, drop it down, and just go for a good Trikonasana and stretch. I want you to stretch that leg. From that stretched leg, once you have achieved your Trikonasana, dig in through your feet as though you're rooting yourself through the feet. Then you bend the knees, take the brick a little forward and move for Ardha Chandrasana. Moving more from the outer hip and the outer ankle. And it should be a state of balance. Kshitija Jal Pavak Gagan Samhira. Jal is water. Samir is air. Ardha Chandrasana is for air. Perfect. Ankle and hip in one line. Rise gracefully like a ballet dancer. So now you yourself, you know which element is weak. Huh? Urmila ji, place the palm on the wall, walk the 2 feet back and balance just like a... Walk the 2 feet away. Okay, that is what we are going to do. So that entire weight is on the feet and the palms. Ardha Chandrasana. If you have come back, once again go for Vrikshasana on the other side. If you have come back, once again, hold the Vrikshasana. Go for Trikonasana. And from Trikonasana, you may or may not use the break. If you're flexible, just go to Ardha Chandrasana. If your hands are reaching the floor, you can reach, or it's not important that you reach the floor, balance it out. Lateral balancing. Okay, what is this? Frontal balancing. What is this? Lateral. This way. Bharti, can you close that light behind you? उसका इतना उजाला हो रहा है ना, I can't really see. हाँ, better. Lift up, Anupama. Lift up. Lift up. Ankle in line with that outer thigh. We want that toned, beautiful. Yes, perfect, Bharti. We want that perfect toned thighs. Lift up. Urmila ji, come on. Trikonasana आप कर सकते हैं. Work at the steadiness of the feet. Arpita, if I was there, I would come with a lakdi after you, okay? What is this wobbling? You are an excellent performer. Okay. Come on, Bharti. And Bharti, that is wrong. The way you're doing Ardha Chandrasana is wrong. Come. Come to the center. Stand straight. Squeeze through the glutes. Tadasana with the mool bar. Okay? Keep your brick by the side. It can support your Ardha Chandrasana. So squeeze in, squeeze in, squeeze in, squeeze in, form the mool bar. Okay? Yes. Now take the leg onto the side. Right leg moves to the right side. Go for a good Trikonasana. And first you create some space. When you create space, it's easy for you to go into Ardha Chandrasana. Create a wide space for your Trikonasana. Okay? Now, Arpita, this hand is up like this. You are going this way. Hyperextension, not good. Let it be here. Okay, ultimately both the arms have to be in one line. Can you see both the hands are in one line? You're doing this. Don't do that. That is disbalance. Now you just bend your knee, place that brick forward and just move. Ardha Chandrasana, it's a beautiful extension. My hand is still up. I can look in the front or I can look down for balance. When I want to come down, I bend my knee. I go back to Trikonasana. Come on. Unless you're going to learn that stability in earth, air will not be, you won't be able to perform it well. So dig in through your feet. By heart this. Kshitij jal pavak gagana samhira पंच रचयितः उत्तम शरीर. वो पंच तत्वों की आप उत्तम स्थिति को ला रहे हैं. You yourself, you're writing the story of your elements through your practice. Come on, Anupama, don't get tired. Breathe, breathe. Take a deep breath. Sideways. Yes, Bharti, that is correct. Hands up in line with the other hand that's down. Hand up. Yes. Perfect. Lift up more. Outer thigh working. Tone. So, Urmila ji, you're going to place your hands somewhere and you're going to take the leg back this way. Okay? That's enough for you for the day if you cannot maintain a lateral extension. Okay, please come back. So, have we mastered that lateral extension? Everybody will be able to do it next time fluently. Okay, fine. So, you have done both the sides, I assume. Now, we went for Trikonasana, we went for Ardha Chandrasana. Now, what can we do next? What can we do next? Now, we're going to keep on tilting, 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 trying to reach, touch the floor, come back, swing it in, touch the floor, come back. Dynamic action of Trikonasana and Ardha Chandrasana. Fluent. How does water flow? Water flows. I want you to flow now. Then we are moving for Prasarit Padottanasana. What's the next element? Water. Allow yourself to flow. Trikonasana, Ardha Chandrasana. Earth element, air element, water element. Come on. Now flow. Upar aao, niche jao. Very nice, Anupama. I'm very happy with that pose. Yes. Suck in the knees. So you're bending the knees, you're straightening the knee. So the knee is also getting a fluency. See, we are producing the synovial fluid in the knees. We are doing weight bearing. We are going up, we are coming down. Air element, beauty. Let there be grace in the way you practice. Slide, effortlessly slide, effortlessly slide. Come back. On one side, you can do 5 times. On the other side, you can do 5 times. Effortlessly going up and effortlessly coming down. Don't try to hold the pose. We are doing it dynamically. Dynamic is fast movement. Chin the side. Very nice. Okay. Urmila ji, what are you doing? आप क्या कर रहे हो? Okay. I'll give you another pose. Legs wide. Grip the floor. Hold your hips. Come forward. Okay, we are going to do that next. You start from now. Okay, Prasarit Padottanasana. Yeah, come forward. You can even place your hands on the cupboard to make yourself comfortable. Okay. Other side 5 times. Are we done? Oh. Just before we move on to the other ones, legs wide, pick up the inner arcs of your feet. Legs wide, pick up the arcs of your inner feet. Place your hands at the back, at the kidney band, and lean forward. Extend through the chin. Extend through the chin. Extend through the chin. Decide your range of motion. Decide your range of motion. Okay, stretch yourself forward. The spine is stretched forward. Now drop your hands down. Grip your toes. Grip your toes. Place the palms down. Walk the palms back. Place the palms down. Walk the palm back. Create a little more space. Flatten the palms on the floor. Flatten the palms on the floor. Those of you who can touch your head down will touch the head down. Those who can't can keep a break. Those who can't will keep a break. Prasarit Padottanasana. Those who can touch will go all the way and touch the head down. Prasarit Padottanasana. Unfold from the gluteus, allow the spine to just fall towards the head. Don't let there be any hindrance in the lumbar. Prasarit Padottanasana. Observe the state of the fall of the spine. Roll the buttocks from the back thigh to the upper buttocks. From the upper buttocks to the lower part of the spine. From the lower part of the spine towards the back of the head. Roll. Roll, roll, and slowly come back. So we are now in Prasarit Padottanasana. Maybe you look up. So we are in Prasarit Padottanasana. Okay. If you want, you can come back to Ardha Chandrasana. Deepen the pose. Deepen the pose. Bend your knees. Place the crown of your head down. Walk your palms back. We are going in for pranamas. Pranamas. So from Prasarit Padottanasana, we are moving for pranamas. So from Adho Mukha, you're walking the palms back, touching the crown of the head down, lifting the ankles away from the floor. Those of you who can do a Sheersasana will proceed towards Sheersasana. from here. So see how we are moving from Prasarit Pada Uttanasana, Pranamasana, Sheersasana. Those of you who can move towards a Sheersasana will go for a Sheersasana. Bharti, can we do a Sheersasana? No, then we'll go for Pranamasana. Okay? In Pranamasana, it's important that you stay back, pick up your ankles. If your knees are sensitive, please keep a bolster. So do you see the flow of the elements, how the elements are flowing, and in that order, Prasarit Pada Uttanasana, Pranamasana, Sheersasana. Arpita, what's happening with Sheersasana? Why are we losing the practice? Periods?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, fine. And slowly relax from Pranamasana now. The benefit of Pranamasana is, just imagine if you have a blanket. Ideally, you should be keeping a blanket on which you keep the crown of your head. Okay, so when you go into pranam asana and you release the pose, you see the imprint that is coming up from the practice. You see the imprint, and that imprint should be as wide as a 1 rupee coin. That means the whole of your pranam asana is on the crown of the head. It should not be like a plate. Once again, so you're completely concentrating on just that tip of the head. When you come up, you should see that imprint. If you don't have this, you can get a towel or a bed sheet, fold it and form that imprint in Pranamasana. That imprint at the Brahmarandra has got its own esoteric significance, which you must learn to pressurize here. Come, if you have a blanket, place it. Go for Pranamasana and see that imprint that your head makes. It should not be like a small plate. It should be like a 1 rupee coin. If you have been moving your head a little bit, you will have a wider circumference. Do it a couple of times and get the circumference narrower and narrower till it reaches a 1 rupee coin. That is what Guruji used to say. Your Sheersasana, the imprint of it should be like a 1 rupee coin. Not that you are rolling the whole of your head like that. No. So that steadiness that we are talking about in the Trikonasana, in the Vrikshasana, is it the same steadiness in your Sheersasana, in your Pranamasana? The Sheersasana will be displayed by the imprint on your blanket. Study it. Come up, see the imprint. Kaisa hai? Is it a plate or is it a 1 rupee coin? Huh? Now you know na, the steadiness of, you know the steadiness of your feet, you know the steadiness of your head. Okay? Life is a journey. You should know where you are. Release. Come back. Let's achieve the steadiness in Siddhasana. We adapt pose. Come. So extend your legs in Dandasana. Take the left leg, lift it with both the hands. Place the heel at the perineum. It should touch the walls of the urinary system. Then take the other leg, place it between the calf and the inner thigh. Both the heels should be together. Pressurize your palms. Move forward so that the touch of the heel is at the inner labia of the vagina, so that it's blocking it. And that is your Siddhasana. That also has that esoteric significance of the Siddhasana pose. And if you see Sadhguru, he talks a lot about this heel, the touch of the heel, he talks about in various places. And Siddhasana gives you that, the touch of the heel. at the perineum, both the heels on each other. You can move forward so that there's a definite touch of the heel at the inner walls of the urinary system. Siddhasana. Now what to do if it's not touching? Lose some weight. Okay? Now push the back of your arms on the inner knees, rising through the chest, arching your back, form a curvature of the back. In Siddhasana, curving the back, placing the palms down, Purottan Sthiti, lift up, chest up. You can drop the head back. This is the first stable back bend. First stable back bend. Learn to breathe. My hips are away from the floor. I'm rising up through the hips. I'm giving my full chest a Puro Uttan Sthiti, a stretch Sthiti. My arms are getting prepared. And as and when I feel, see, you're very stable in this. If I take you to Dhanurasana, Urva Dhanurasana, you might not be able to do it. But in this back bend, you're perfect. The chest is opening, the arms are working, right? Then slowly come back, straighten out the legs. We can do one more stable Purottan Sthiti in Baddha Konasana, where we are not only doing our sitting asanas, but we are also doing our back bends. Okay? So everybody can do it and everybody gets a chest opening. Everybody gets that stable movement. Turn up and you can conquer your body, lift the body in the back bend in these Purottan Sthitis in sitting poses where you're much, much more stable. Lift up. Yes, very nice, Urmila ji. This is a beautiful way even you can do your back bends. Okay. Lift up Anupama a little bit. The pubic plate has to rise towards the ceiling. The pubic plate has to rise towards the ceiling. The tailbone has to be tucked in. And slowly release the practice. Straighten out the legs. Now more pressure. Okay. We have prepared the body. So now some of you who cannot go through this, Urmila ji, ab try kijiye. If you cannot go to this, you go to the previous thing. Now lift yourself up, dig in through your heels, inhale, exhale. We are knee-fying the poses. We are working through the knee, through the heels. Now can you lift up, lift up. Don't drop the buttock down. Lift up, lift up. More work on your arms, more work on your skeletal body. Strengthening your arms. Come on. So Urmila ji, we'll go for Baddha Konasana and Purottan Sthiti in Baddha Konasana. Okay? So this is easier for you. You get all the benefits this way. Okay? Try that. Lift up. Come on, Anupama. Everything is crashing down. Come on, Bharti. Pilates gang. You should have more strength. Lift up. Roll the shoulders back. Slowly come back. Slowly come back. So from Purottan Sthiti, see, we are working on the entire length of your arms. Yes? See, you're working on the entire length of your arms. If you see my arms from close by, you can see the strength in them. You can see the muscles. Entire muscle work. It's a beautifully cut shape. Now I'm going to straight away from here, I'm going to come back to Dandasana Sthiti. Okay? From Dandasana Sthiti, I'm going to bend one leg. I'm going to lift up. It's much more easier, and I'm going to lift my leg up parallel to my knee. Come on. I'm going to work at the outer thigh. Lift up, Purottan Sthiti. Bend one leg. So bend the left leg. Lift up. You're working on the outer thigh, and the idea here is not to lift but to maintain. So Urmilaji, if you have done enough of this, you're going to just grip your knee and turn. Okay? Vakrasana. Let me give you a variation. Every time you cannot do something, give me a thumb sign. I'll give you a variation. वैसे तो मैं variation देती हूँ आपको. If you're tired, you will change. If you're not tired, you'll work on that outer thigh. Okay, fine. Draw that knee in, Arpita. It shouldn't go out like that. The leg that is down, the knee is falling on the side. Keep it in line with the outer thigh. We don't want any bulges in the outer thigh as we age. Keep that line, muscular line, straight and correct. Lift up. Very nice, Anupama. Beautiful. Chest, Anupama, chest. Yes, chest. Because of that sitting posture, the chest is going in all the time. Okay, Bharti, if you have come back. Okay, release. Now we're going to lie back. Okay. And we are going to do a small back bend. And we are going to follow it culturally. Okay, we're not just going to lift up and hail ourselves, flail our hands and legs here and there. No. It has to be done in steps. Okay. So the first step is, you can see me clearly, right? So the first step, you lie down. Okay. First step, you lie down. Second step, you bend your elbows. Keep the elbows in. Third step, lift and come on your head. Elbows in. Okay? Once you have come here, contact the outer thighs, and now can you lift up all the way for Urdhva Sthiti. Come on. Do it in steps. First lie back. Arpita, we just touch the pose and go because you're having periods. Or you can go for a forward bend, Janu Shirsasana. Come on. Lift the hands up. Bend the elbows. Very nice, Bharti. Lift up. But first you have to touch the head down. Do it in steps. So when you touch the head down, you prepare the neck. You stabilize the body. Then you pressurize on the heel of the palm. And then you lift up. Legs in. Legs in. In. Bharti, legs in. Come down. Come down. See, this is what happens. Come down. Don't do wrong. This should not alter. Yes, this is the first position. Don't do this as you go up. Don't separate. It makes this pose easier. The muscle contraction is not there. It will affect your spine. Squeeze. Okay? It's like your Setu Bandhasan, right? Setu Bandhasan, what you do? You can never do this in Setu Bandhasan. So first all of you go for Setu Bandhasan. So walk through the outer thigh. Just contact this outer thigh and touch it. See? It's rock hard. It's all thigh work. Then you come down, you know how you have to keep the outer thighs. Urmilaji, you will repeat the Setu Bandhasan while these go for the extensive poses. Now lift up. Now before lifting up, place your palms behind your head. Go into a small Setu Bandhasan first and turn the head back. Rest the head, the crown of the head back. Now stabilize the body by concentrating on the outer thighs. And once you feel the body stable, then you lift up from there. Do not allow the legs to cut. Legs are almost straight. Arms are almost straight. Arpita, Janu, Shirsasana. If you cannot go all the way, Anupama, on the crown of the head. On the crown of the head. Learn to make the neck strong first. The first link is the neck, then the thoracic back, then the lumbar back. Your Urdhva Dhanurasana has to work on the entire spine. Now, go halfway down, Bharti, do dips. Go halfway down and then come up again. Bend the elbows, come up. Bend the elbows, come up. Do your dips. Okay, so you are a seasoned practitioner, go to the next level. Bend the elbows, allow the head to come down and then go up. Come on, 10 times dips. Come up. Come up. Now, Anupama and Auntie. Now you cannot go into Urdhva Dhanurasana, so you will do your contractions of the glutes in Setu Bandhasana. Okay? You will squeeze, you will take the buttocks up, squeeze the glutes and maintain that squeeze and then slowly release bit by bit. Then once again go up, squeeze the glutes. Okay? Bharti, come up, you need to do the dips. Let's take your practice to the next level. See what I'm talking about. I'm talking about dips. So you go to Urdhva Dhanurasana, which you are doing now. That's perfectly okay. Now I want you to go down 1 and up, all the way up. Down 2, all the way up. 3, all the way up. 4, all the way up. Come on. And I want you to do 10 dips. Come. Or 15 also. Anupama, squeeze the glutes. Okay? Urmila ji, when you come up in Setu Bandhasana, squeeze the glutes. Arpita, that's enough for you. You will take a break below your tailbone and just relax the abdomen. Bahut ho gaya abhi. Allow yourself to relax. If you want, you can keep it sideways also. Okay? Squeeze the glutes, Anupama. A lot of gluteal work, when done properly, results in good knees. Okay? Loose glutes, bad knees. Very nice, Urmila ji. Thank you for all that effort. Okay. And we are going to relax. Bharti, how many dips did we do?
I did 10.
Yes. Now another side, another?
No.
No, 3 rounds. Only 3. So you've done 1 round, 2 round, you'd manage last round. Come on. Last round.
3.
उसके बाद में शवासन का मजा भी आएगा ना. You'll feel so. If you're too tired, of course, let it be. Do a Setu Bandhasana. Come on. Now for the Anupama, I want you to keep this brick below the tailbone, and I want you to completely relax this lower abdomen. I want you to roll the shoulders back. Feel that relaxation here. You can keep the knees bent today. And as you relax, I want the breath to become still and seep into the navel. Sometimes if you feel that this brick is poking me, you can keep the brick flat. Bharti, Arpita, Urmila, Anupama. You can keep the brick flat and keep a bolster on top of it. And on top of it, you can keep a blanket so that you get that Allow yourself to rise without that poking feeling. Okay, if you want that comfort and that kind of relaxation, I quite prefer it like this at the end of the class, where the break is not continuously poking my buttock. And now you're just going to relax. We start off with knees bent initially, and we are concentrating on our exhalations. And if you feel comfortable and if you're ready, you can stretch your legs out. We are still maintaining that purosthiti at the lumbar, a beautiful curvature. You're going to contract the glutes now completely to get the freedom in the upper shoulders. And then you're going to relax the glutes. And as you relax, you're going to understand how the body behaves when the glutes are contracted and how the body behaves when the buttock muscles are not engaged or glutes are not engaged. Feel comfortable to relax on the props, or you can do away with the props and relax into a flat back Shavasana. Turn to your right side, Anantasana. Breathe through the left. For precious seconds, arrange the body through the left nostril. Urmila ji, don't hang on your elbow like that. Go on the ground. Be on this flat part of your body where the axilla gets activated and works on the fifth intercostal muscles that naturally pushes the breath through the opposite nostril. There's a reason why we are in Anantasana here. And slowly come to a sitting position. If you wish to stay in Anantasana for some time, you're welcome. And with this, We'll call it a day. Rub your palms. Place it on your eyes. Become sensitive to the display of color within. And I will see you at another time and another place. Till then, take good care of yourself. If you wish to relax for some time, you can do that. Take care. See you.